It's getting roomy. Kimmy, you were on my mind, honey. One, I tag you before I pull up out of here, because I know it's gonna go glitch for a second. I tag you on Instagram. I don't know if you got it. Yeah, but I didn't even respond. Am I headed to the note about the rapture? And Kimmy, I had to not tag you in the multiple posts of me going back and forth with people about I can't still keep on y'all it's just I'm going to go try to see if my daughter's here. You know, I hope she didn't get swooped up in the rapture. I hope she's here at the bus. I promised her I was gonna pick her up. She told me don't leave without her. So you know, I got now I told y'all I wasn't gonna go DOD, but we'll talk about it because you know I've been starting to feel a little something different since I got off that video. So I don't know. So hold on a minute. I usually glitch right about here when I pull from the house. Okay, y'all, did I pass by my little glitch? Because I'm not going to stay on long. Am I good? I'm only going to do enough so it don't be a short, about 6 minutes. So listen, on the last video, I know I said, you know, I was going to go get that lady Porsche who going on the rapture because she not going to need it. Over there on Instagram, try to get a couple of these and some houses and do all this stuff. And I see them, but I've been feeling a little something in my spine. Now, I don't know if that's just because I'm still having complications, a couple of things going on, like the rearrangement of my kidney and my bladder now. Okay, the rearrangement of my kidney and my bladder now are filling the space of my used to be womb. Okay, all those that space got to be filled in. So I don't know if that's what's going on with my back, or if I'm getting, you know, I'm about to get called out. Like I don't know, but I got to prepare myself. I went and put on my little, this my rapture dress, y'all. I couldn't get too fancy. I wanted to, but I didn't have enough time. Okay. I didn't have enough time. So I did the best I could, you know, with a little green. I probably didn't need this much cleavage, but I can't help the girls gonna do what the girls gonna do. And my creator made me like this. Um, but I wanted to let some of y'all know who aren't coming to heaven with us, okay? If we, you know, if this really is what's going on. Look at this sky. You know, I just got to ask some questions. I want to just go on record and say, if y'all see me tomorrow, I left thorough instructions. Okay, I left some instructions, DOD. I left some for you too because we know you're not gonna make it. You're not. You just not in the book of life. I'm not saying it to be mean, but I know you're not. You're not in the book of life. Okay, this is for the us in the book of life. I left some instructions. I would like to, you know, donate and gift a few things to, you know, some of y'all. So, you know, like I said, when I did the last live, I felt normal. Then I showered and I started feeling something in my back, like in my spine, like, you know, I don't know what to call it. Like I said, it could be a reaction to my kidneys and my bladder. You know, there's something going on there. That could be that. I could have been thirsty because I haven't been drinking the right amount of fluids today. But see, the way the cloud's sitting right now, at this time of the day, it's not normal. Y'all know I'm about that the physicist in me. The heliophysicist in me. If you don't know what heliophysicists mean, that's because you're just not intelligent enough, okay? But the heliophysicist in me, Riaz, is letting me know, okay, something is going on in the atmosphere. Now, you know, I'm not gonna give no false doctrine. I'm not gonna get in trouble because I can't get away with nothing. I can't get away with nothing. I try to do stuff, God be like, And then I got to come back, circle around, repent. You non-repenting, non-convicted people out there on YouTube, y'all don't never got to do what the elect got to do. Yes, I call myself the elect. What you don't get this stage in the game, and you know you ain't been elected. Now y'all, the bus gonna be here any minute, and my child needs to be, she gonna be looking for me, and I might be a second late. And she going, oh, I hope I'm not late. And she's sitting there looking for her mama. There she go. I was a minute late. I bet she was nervous. Or she gonna get in the car and be like, Mama, I didn't see you. I thought you. Oh, she looking mad. Oh, I'm about to be in so much trouble, y'all. My daughter about to be like, I thought you left me. I just seen her cut her eyes at me. Let me hold on a second. I just saw you give me the worst type of look ever. Hey, daughter. How long did you have to wait? 3 minutes. I was worried that you wouldn't see me and thought I left you in the rapture, although I promised I would never leave you. Was you worried I was gone?
Yeah, I was so worried.
Did you? Okay, well, I was.
Mama, guess what happened at school today?
What, oh my gosh, what happened?
Well, basically, so Casey told me she was at lunch and she had her head down at the table because she was tired and she was sleeping. Then all of a sudden she got woke up. Basically, one of the dudes at IB said the N-word hard R.
Oh, he said N-word. Oh, okay.
Hard R. And guess it's like this. He's Mexican.
Oh, okay. They down there cutting up like that, calling y'all niggas and stuff.
He said that was his favorite cuss word because they were playing him at his lunch table. They were playing Uno. And by the way, he sits with two black people and they didn't do anything, and neither did anyone else at the table.
Oh.
And two of those are her, like sit with them. They didn't do anything, but they went up to Casey and woke up and told her. And then they started getting mad at Casey because Casey was friends with him. And she was like, Dave got mad at her, and she was like, bro. Well, not anymore, obviously. Because they were getting mad. I was like, Casey, isn't that your friend? She was like, not anymore if you did that. But, like, yeah, tomorrow morning, me and Casey, we're going to tell them.
You're going to report it to the office?
Yeah,
for hate speech. Remember to use the word hate speech.
I would today, but she just told me on the bus this afternoon.
Okay, remember, and I will text you, and I'm talking to Casey's mom. We're going to use the word in your report, hate speech was used, and make sure. Okay, I turned my Bluetooth off because I don't know, on some back roads, and either it's gonna be no audio or Bluetooth. We good? Just put a 1 if we're good. If not, alive. Okay. off the audio. Ooh, those calls coming in. The way my phone ringing, that's why I was muted. It wasn't even the Bluetooth. It's somebody like at the back. Wait, hold on. I hope they wasn't calling us. Are we getting phone calls? Somebody said, I saw somebody telling people to leave their cell phones. Some people, if you sleep, you might get a text or a call of the rapture. Like, people are just so ridiculous. Well, now I done lost my whole thought. I lost where I was. But I did do at least the 6 minutes. But I did want to come on and say, I felt a little, a little something. I just checked NASA. Jordan, would you double check for me? They haven't launched yet. They said they were launching today, and I went on their site and it says it's still waiting. They always running late. They can't never be on time. So what did NASA push the launch back? It was supposed to be a triple launch today. So did they push back?
Yeah, they pushed it back. Now it says Wednesday, September 20th.
See, they pushed the launch back because of the rapture. It is going to be live.
Yeah, it's at 6:48.
I put a notification on there, but it was supposed to be today. But I guess they, with the rapture and all, maybe some of them got caught up in the rapture, and so they had to push back the rocket launch. I'm not really sure why they would do that when we've been sitting here waiting, but that's NASA for you. But anyway, y'all know I'm gonna be here. I had to come on and say something because it was really going to be about NASA, and I really think y'all need to subscribe and watch what they got going on. I had put in my comments talking to shout out to Mr. DJ Music about stuff that's going to start coming in. DOD, you're going to be commenting soon on Manosphere actually buying into the whole lunar economy. They're going to start buying them lunar bucks. I know they are. You know how I know they're going to start buying the lunar bucks and putting their money into it? They already haven't started because they was running Bitcoin like you ain't never seen. Like you ain't never seen. So they probably already waiting to get in on lunar bucks that Trump is supposed to put in. I'm just trying to figure out how y'all think y'all going to make money off of the moon. It's just giving the desperation of wanting to be important so bad. You know what, and that's something, I was playing by DOD not being able to, like, he know that. Let me tell you, I want us, I was gonna say I want us all. I want those who want to go. I want to see you all there. But I'm also, like I said, gentle as a dove, wise as a serpent. I'm also mature and aware. Y'all, this is bothering me so bad. I'm so sorry. Enough to know I gotta readjust that. It's something about it that's cutting my neck. Like, that it's not for everybody. It's just not for everybody, y'all. So at best, what can you do? Well, I'll tell y'all some things that you can do, because I've asked, what can you do? What you can do right now, instead of trying to preach to people and all that, because right around this point, folks just not, they made a decision, okay? They made their choice. But what you can do is you can let your light shine. You can be who it is that you're supposed to be in Christ, in your Creator, and rep. You can represent, because it's the time, if there ever was a time to represent what you're standing on and who you are and what you believe in, it will be now. And the rest of the time we have. This is the time. This is the time to be shined back and kind of not wanting anybody to know. You're not getting no cool points. If you actually believe that you have a Creator and that you just didn't have the what we call it, Jordan, the boom effect, whatever it's called. Now, this don't concern the flat earthers, because y'all, you flat earthers, y'all will make anybody. The fact that you turn so many people away, y'all gonna get it the worst. I can't even, I can no longer even go over to that community and entertain them. These are the most ignorant community I've ever seen. People who want to appear so smart and trying to force everybody into this whole thing with the flat earth, and it just boiled down to, and how was that making it helping anybody? How was that making helping anybody out here? No one cares about that when they're struggling to try to get rent paid, insurance paid. They don't care if the earth was shaped like a silicone. Okay, that's not important. You all are some mean people. Y'all are so mean. I'm never ever going to be able to support you. You fake conscious people. I just can't do it. Because if you haven't, y'all got to be what I call the synagogue of Satan. If you haven't been pricked on your heart by now to be like, you know what, I really need to stop teaching this stuff. Like something hasn't come to you and convicted you and let you realize you're leading a whole bunch of people into a ditch, and you just fine with that, then I know dang on well you work for Team Lucifer. Okay, so just get out of my way. Because you are not the head nor the tail. You're not even a part of the body. So just move on. I'm sick of them DLD. I can't even make it through here every day. Now they want to jump on it. They got a whole theory. I don't got enough time because my eggs are coming up to get into them. But we need to get into them. I'm gonna tell you, I just can't stand them. I really can't. They probably got, don't want to do any of the work. They just want to Google up a manufactured answer. But there are really true scholars out here. There are people who doing the work, who study. But like I said, hey Willie, look, before I get out this car, I want to make a quick stop too in this store. Before I get out, like I said, I got on my rapture dress. I wanted to be really cute, just in case. The best I could last minute. We're running out of time. It's 4 o'clock, y'all. I think it was supposed to go down by 7:42. But I don't know if that was Eastern Standard or Pacific time. So I just said midnight because I don't know. Okay, I don't know, but so just in case, it runs a little late. I'm gonna try to get a fresh hairdo. Want to come in there a little fresher. I got some time to work on something, but I did get on in and get me a nice little bubbled up bath shower / I'm pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about today. I left some instructions for what to do. DOD, you can handle that, but I know. In the meantime, we still need to be out here collecting. So I got the multitasking. I'm being a double agent right now. And one end, I'm preparing myself for when I'm floating up out of here, when this car is just sitting here driving itself. And on the other hand, I'm out here trying to, collect as much as I can from the other people who going and leaving their stuff. I'm what kind of double? I said you got to know how to play both sides. See, you this is what I'm saying. You got to be like that double-edged sword. You can't just be one way. You got to do what Apostle Paul said. He said, "In these way I have learned to be all things to all people." So for the rapturers, I'm gonna pretend I'm a left behinder, and as they donate all of their wealth to me, I'm gonna have that to the side, and I'm prepared. If I get called up, I left some instructions. But if nothing goes on, then I will have accumulated some wealth and still be good. I think does that sound shady? I don't think it's shady. I think it's being, you never know. Because I understand the scripture, and of course I'm joking around. I know that, child, please, how y'all know more than God, and I must be living in a different hemisphere, but that's not the case. But yes, I am that. I told you, gentle as a dove, wise as a serpent. That's how I became the woman that I am. I got to play both sides. Sometimes you got to be the hero and the villain. You know what? Isn't that what thorough. But it's the Lord that I serve, the God, he was thorough like that. He played both sides. Now, if I had more time, I wasn't about to go in here and try to get me a new roller set so I can try to put some more bounce in my hair. Oh, I would break it down. Y'all gonna have to catch me on the day when I'm ready, and I will show you how he plays both sides. I will show you the lover and the killer. Oh, yeah, I will show you a killer and a loving one. You can be both. He can be both. That's too deep for some of y'all, though. That's too deep. Yeah. You should know anybody who's willing to just tear down their whole creation just because they don't. I ain't feeling this. Wipe it all away. Oh, that's thorough. So I'm only following my Lord. You know, that's what he would do. The double-edged sword. So yes, I am going to be playing. I will be entertaining both sides as a left behinder, meaning I did not make the rapture to the raptures, to the fake raptures, because we know we understand tomorrow the sun will come up and set, and so will our bills come in and hopefully get paid. But if it's so much as a hint that I can profit or benefit, then yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's not hurting anybody. So we should be busy. Y'all have had a couple of hours to work. What have y'all accomplished? I said let's start working, y'all. We got some time while we got time today. Now somebody this how you know people starting to feel nervous about saying today the rapture. I go back on there on Twitter, now they talking about, well, it might be later in the week. Are they trying to line up with, either they're trying to push it back? Are y'all trying to push the rapture back? What are we doing here? It's supposed to have been today. Did y'all find out if Asia was still here? Because like I said, I heard Asia was gone. They said Asia got raptured up Jordan earlier today, this month. Because of the time zone difference. I haven't even went and checked that because like I told you, I can't get nothing out of China. But I did want to be prepared. I got my daughter who had to wait she used to wait 3 minutes for me because I had to go back. I really had to go back in the house and get something that was important. I knew it was gonna throw me off, but I know she was probably like, man, I hope my mom didn't get taken up in the rapture and leave me. She told me that she wouldn't leave me. I know she was thinking that because I was thinking that about her, that if I didn't see her get off that bus, it was gonna be a problem, because we're going together. When we go, we're gonna be a team. All right, so I gotta handle some business, you guys. We still got countdown. Anybody want to lead the countdown to the well, like I said, now they talking about later this week. I mean, look, I'm not gonna be out all week staring at the sky. Okay, I'm not even it's really beautiful though, but it's always beautiful. Let's try to get some photos of people though who are out there and been out there all day. Boy, I bet y'all cooked. Anybody notice it's mostly the other people? I ain't seen too many of us, you know.
Oh, I told Casey about when he told me what people talk about the rapture. She was just like, oh, I'm tired of this world.
That's what y'all heard. The teenager. The teenager said they was at school talking about the rapture. They said they tired of the world. They got their whole lives to live. They are 15, 16-year-old girls, and they say they tired of the world. They ready to go. Like, are they sick of it?
But she only 14.
Well, you can round it up. She about to have a birthday. Yeah. They sick of it. But I'm gonna try to jazz it up a little bit because I just feel this is a little flat. We need some body, you know. I need my hair. I want when I get pulled up, Riaz. Listen, Willie. When I start to ascend on my ascension, I want my hair to like be blowing in the wind. I want it to be like, is that a good ascension phase? That's how I want my ascension to be. Like, and my hair just like giving all types of body, just like a perfect photo. And I do and plan on taking selfies, because I don't see anywhere where you can't, I mean, yeah, you can't bring your wealth and riches, but I'm gonna try to sneak, at least during the ascension. And I know when I get to the gates I can't bring that in, but during the ascension I'm gonna try to have I like a selfie or two to quickly send down to you all. You notice how I said send down to you all? I had to throw that in there, because y'all still gonna be down here and I'm going up. We're about to ascend, baby. But I wanted to be able to really quick during the ascension, like I'm going up, get a quick picture, selfie, like snap, send it, upload it on my YouTube community wall, also on Twitter, and a quick Instagram post so that you all can witness and really see, like, wow, she made it. I want y'all to be jealous of me. And while you're sitting and waiting on fire and brimstone. So yeah, that's what I got going on. So I got to do something about my hair, because it's not giving rapture ready. Because I didn't plan on going. I didn't plan on it. But in all wisdom, like I said, that little feeling I had in my spine, it was just it felt a little different. It was like a takeoff, like a little lift off coming in my body, and I just don't want to not be ready, and I don't want to have my hair completely bodified for my selfie. I will be sure to upload. If I don't see you guys or hit your chats later on this evening, or if you don't hear from me, I just want you to know it's not going to be okay. I'm not going to give you false hope. For those of us that are sending, man, y'all gonna be messed up. Like, it's gonna be really, really bad. Ain't nothing I can do for you. So I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, the fire and brimstone coming. Like, how many times he got his fire and brimstone come with that? That's what I'm saying. Along with the ascension and the rapture, also comes the wrath and the retribution and the vengeance of God. And in the vengeance package, okay, if you go ahead and check Revelations and check the vengeance package somewhere, opened up with the 7 angels, will open up in the book with the seal and the 7 seals, all that, you're gonna see a lot of fire and brimstone. Now, I'm not gonna even get into the 4 horsemen, because they've been out here. They've been running rampant for a long time. But y'all gonna see a lot of fire and brimstone amongst some stuff. But I don't want you to get any more disappointed than and sad and feeling no type of way, because I really don't care. I won't be here, but I will be watching. Put a good word for you. I mean, are you, what have you, I mean, you do, I'm practically about to be an angel, okay? I'm about to be celestial, and you want me to put a good word for you? What you really want me to do is fly down here and try to, like, help you out. So yes, I will. And if you're wondering how I know I'm going to be in a celestial form, because I already talked about this. I talked about this, like, hey, I'd like to come and get on the team Celestial. They seem like they're having quite a bit of fun, Yeah, I have applied for a celestial position in the heavens a long time ago. This is way before today's rapture. I've been applied. I'm at the top of the list, so nobody ain't getting in front of me. I asked for that position a long time ago, that I would like to transubstantiate. That's the word of the day. I'd like to transubstantiate into celestial form. Okay, right? I ain't trying to get my, I'm not gonna make any promises. but I'm trying to get this selfie. I'm trying to get a picture, and like I said, it's I'm not quite sure how I will be ascending, but I am going to do my best to upload and get that photo for you guys. Okay, so you all hang in there. Still, don't forget the assignment. Let's get the bag. So we're gonna get the bag, and whatever happens. All right. Please hit the like video, y'all. I gotta go. Bye.